Hello everybody, and welcome to a 1.9 Snapshot video covering 15W31A, B, and C. These snapshots were first released on Wednesday, containing most of the new content, and while B and C was released on Thursday and Friday, containing mostly bug fixes and small enhancements. I'm going to go through a fairly quick pace to cover some of the highlights from Wednesday's snapshot. And then, yeah, we'll get started. One word of warning. Snapshots are buggy because they are developer builds. They're not a really stable build. So if you would like to try the snapshot out on your world, please make it backup. Make double backups, triple backups, whatever you feel you need to do. Make it backup because there are bugs, there are crashes, there are corruptions. They do happen. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see what we have coming in 1.9. The first thing I want to talk about is the new arrow system. There are now potion-tipped arrows available in vanilla Minecraft, meaning that you can actually fire an arrow of invisibility and hit a skeleton and it will go invisible. Let's demonstrate. Let me grab an arrow of invisibility, the new spectral arrow, which I'll demonstrate as well, and just a bow. So there's some villagers out here that you can see. I'm going to fire probably the spectral arrow before. So what I need to tell Minecraft is I want to fire this arrow first by putting it in my left hand. So when I fire this bow, Minecraft will prioritize the spectral arrow first. But if I come back here and I switch it to the invisible arrow and then back to my bow, and there it goes. Although it killed the villager, but if I do it once, villager is totally still there. You can still see the fart bubbles. If I do it again, oh come on, there we go. Oh, yep, and he's invisible. Perfect. And I actually probably could. Let's test this out. Can I hit you with a? Oh, where's he go? Trying to see if I can hit him. Oh, there we go. There he is. Okay. So you can use spectral arrows to kind of show your enemy through walls as well. So if I hop over here, hide behind the wall, you can still see the outline of the villager. Let me throw back to maybe a different one. Boo, same thing. And you, my friend. Missed. Okay. So you'll see that there's a little bit of a glitch going on. If I shoot my arrow, it doesn't appear the arrow flies correctly, but it actually does. It's just a visual glitch that's going on right now. I'm assuming it's going to be fixed in a future snapshot. Okay? That is arrows and the new arrow system. Pretty darn cool. Now, like I said, there's all kinds of different potions. Okay, guys, the next thing we're going to talk about is some of the new items that are included in the end. Now, we're all familiar with a certain end stone that's been there for forever. But now we have actually end stone bricks. And it's basically similar to endstone in texture. They're just in brick form. They're really nice. Now, this next feature is probably my item block, whatever you want to call it. It's probably my favorite. The end rod. So you're thinking, okay, what can I do these? Yeah, they're rods. Yay. If you put them on top of each other, the textures will connect. But only for two. Crap. Only for two of them. So if you keep piling these guys on, every two will reconnect. And it looks pretty cool though. You can have something like that, and you can do some different designs with different type things too. Alright, so you're thinking, well that's great, they're just columns. Well, it's partially true. Let me go ahead and fix these guys up. Let's go over here to my little demonstration down here. As you can see, I have three end rods in a row right here. I'm going to change the game time to night. And look what we have. Brrr. Each end rod acts as a form of light. So one rod is pretty similar to glowstone, from my understanding. And you can light up your area with these end rods. Now, I don't know if there's a crafting recipe yet for these end rods. As of now, you can only get these in the end. And there's in the end cities, which we'll talk about in a later video. Alright, let's go back today, shall we? Alright, so that's basically the new end rods. Well, there's one other little feature that I want to show you that you can do with these guys, and that is you can use them as stairs. Now, the support thing has to be below it. If you come right through here, you're just going to fall right through. And if you speed through, you're just going to fall right through. But if you put blocks here, and even if you go up slow, like normal, walk up just like stairs, run fast, just like stairs. They're really cool, and you can also place them on any side you want, like directions, and it's all really cool, these end rods. Now, the next thing I want to go into is the per blocks. I'm going to remove these. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. These per blocks are available as part of a demonstration that you'll see. Actually, let's do this one first. So these are per blocks. Now, per blocks are available from these plants that we will find in the end. Now, you'll see that in an upcoming part. So these are chorus plants. Every time you punch your chorus plant on the bottom, it'll act like it's cactus and drop some fruit. This fruit can be eaten for a little teleportation effect. But if you keep hitting them, they'll keep dropping the fruit. Well, you can also replant these by harvesting the little flower on top. So if I grab that flower and I plop it down. Now, granted, my tick rate is way up. So anything I plant is going to grow several times as fast as what it normally will. And you can see they get pretty tall. Punch them again. You get a whole bunch of fruit. And you're thinking, well, how does the fruit make per blocks? I mean, that's kind of weird. Well, it is. But what happens, let me take all these fruit, put them in a furnace, and you will get popped chorus fruit. Chorus fruit, crafting table, 2x2, per block. You get 4 per blocks per 4 fruit. Now that's how you make the, and then from there, just like normal, you can make the regular blocks here, the stairs, the slabs, and the columns. So that is the per block, which is also over here. Now the per block and the end stone brick look really pretty nice together. You can make them as part of a design for whatever you want them to be, but they do look nice together. A few features also added is the ability to choose between a left hand or a right hand. If you go into your options, go to skin customization, you change your main hand from either right or left. So if I choose left, done, go back, booyah, I'm obviously going to turn it back. The next thing to talk about is trapdoors. Trapdoors are now able to stand freestyle. No longer do they need a block to work with. So I can freely put this block here. But if I remove them, it doesn't make a difference with the trapdoor. I can stack them on top, remove the 2 bottom ones, and no problem. If you've ever wanted a mini-map in Minecraft, it is now available. Simply find a map, put F to put it in your right hand, and there you go. A built-in mini-map in Minecraft. It'll show you wherever you go as you walk about. Really pretty cool. Also added as a crop are beets. Beets you will find in villages, similar to potatoes and carrots. And also, you'll find the seeds in dungeons. Beets, by themselves, as kind of a fruity thing, will give you 1 haunch of hunger filled. But if you make beetroot soup, it'll give you 3 haunches. However, it does take 6 beets to make 1 soup, so it's quite a bit. But those are beets now available in Minecraft. Pretty awesome. We talked about it a little bit earlier about the idea of dual wielding, where you could put the arrows in your left hand to prioritize what your bow would use, like so. Well, now what you can do is actually dual wield anything, just more in depth. So let's say you have yourself a pick and you're going down and it's kind of getting dark and you'd like maybe some torches, but you go over to your bar, you switch, put down the torch, go back to the pick, and keep moving on. Well, now what you can do is put your torches in your left hand by hitting the F key. F key allows you to put whatever you have selected in your hotbar onto your left hand. Also, there is an inventory slot in each menu where your torches can actually be put. So, FYI. One thing to note is only the right hand can actually mine or attack or anything. The left hand can only right click. Boop, 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 boop. So we can continue along here real quick. Place down a torch, keep going. Torch, torch, and torch. You get the idea. So this is the idea of dual wielding, the ability to hold two items into your hand at the same time. So how would this work if you're using maybe a sword? Well, similar idea. You can only use with your right hand, but you can totally block with your sword. So if you're mining along, you have everything working, you hit a creeper, block, go back, you're safe. Another idea put in here is some water. If you're walking around, hitting around, and all of a sudden, lava lake, then you're sunk, get your water out, tip it down, you're good to go. That's just an idea about the dual wielding. There's a lot more things to know. That's just basics how it works. Just hit F to switch items. Also, if you're mining real quick and you see a creeper or a zombie, quickly switch. Kill the zombie, switch back, and you are done. Pretty simple. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is grass. Now, there's a new thing that you can do with grass that will make a pathway by right-clicking grass with a shovel. So you can see it kind of gets darker towards the edges and lighter in the center, making it look like it's a path. I don't know if you can tell, it's actually a 1/16 down from the other side. There's actually no physical drop. It looks like there's a drop because it makes that path. And now you can use this to go down and all type of for your builds. Last thing is the end. Here we go. Welcome to the end. Obviously the Ender Dragon is the same. Let's go up and take a peek what's up here. Okay, perfect. We are out. Looks like the pillars are normal, but I see something different on that one and a couple of other pillars. Let's fly up and take a look. So, to make the dragon a little bit closer to console versions, they've actually enclosed a few of the ender crystals inside of iron bars. So in order to break the little ender crystal guy, build her up here, get yourself a pick, break it, and then do what everybody does. Hit it with a sword, hit it with a bow. Another new thing in additional to the new ender crystals is if you come down here, the bedrock forms of the return portal are already here. All you need to do, kill the dragon, portal blocks will fill in, and you are good to go. Now, this also contributes to what the dragon does. And if you see here, he's kind of taking a little snooze on top of that portal. And the only way, from my understanding, the only way you can kill him now is if you hit him when he's on here. Let me grab a bow. Bow. Let me just grab a regular arrow. I'm going to quickly enchant this. Enchant. Infinity. That's fine. We'll do power. I think 4 is what we'll do. Okay, so you see the Ender Dragon should start to kind of sit down here, and the only time you can hit him and do any specific damage is to when he's sitting here on the portal. Now, obviously we have to kill the crystals, but beside the point, I'm going to give myself a little bit of strength so I can kill this guy real quick and see what happens down here. By the way, to give yourself strength, effect, your name, Minecraft, strength. I want a strength 50 seconds. Actually, let's do 100 seconds. Strength 100. So I find my dragon, wherever the little guy is, the little goyle guy, whatever. Hit him a couple times. Come on, get back here. Come on, get back here. Should have strength. Yep, another 120. Just dropped my sword. Awesome. Grab us a diamond sword then. Alright, let's go over here, see if we can kill this guy. Come on. I have plenty of strength. Time left, anyways. Okay, come on. I got to kill you to show the people what's next. And you're too fast for me. Alright, come on, lady. Come on, lady. One last little tap. One last little tap. Come on. Come on! Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. I can get him now. Alright, typical Ender Dragon death crystallizational thing. But what happens, of course, portal now fills in, XP drops just like normal, and there's your egg. So everything up to here is kind of normal. AI of the dragon has changed a little bit. You saw Hansi kind of hovered over the portal. And from my understanding, that's the only way you can kill him. But if you look over here, something this secretive is right here. And we're going to figure it out. To figure this out, I'm going to grab an ender pearl. Now, the only way to get through this portal to... They call it the end gateway. But it's a placeholder block for right now. Is to throw an ender pearl in there. Let's see how my shot is. Apparently crappy. Too high. Oh, there we go. And then you teleport to a really bad place. Apparently. Where's the thing? Yeah, it's right there. Interesting. Okay, so again, this is the portal to the end islands. There's only one portal in the islands and one portal on the main island. Also, as you can see, we're about 200 and about negative 1,000 blocks away from this main island. So it's a long distance. If you were in a modded world, it'd be easy to get over here. Vanilla, not so much. And I'm pretty sure this is actually just a placeholder for what's to come. But let's talk about what you're seeing here. What you're seeing here. These guys are really cool. These guys are chorus plants. Now, these chorus plants, when grown on endstone, will basically... Oh, let's see. Chorus plants, when grown on endstone, will grow. But in order to plant them, you need the flower, the chorus flower. In fact, I'm going to clear my inventory. Hold on. The chorus flower, when planted on endstone, will grow really, 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 really fast. In fact, I'm going to kick up my tick speed so that you can watch it grow. Game rule. Or is it? It's random, reduced. Oh, it is random. Tick speed, I'm going to do to 200. And this thing's going to shoot up in the air. So, normal tick speed 3, I just took it to 200. So that's this guy growing at 200 times what he normally would. So, per tick, this guy grows and shoots out in different areas. And once it reaches a certain height, it stops. But when you punch this guy at the very bottom, similar to like a cactus, it takes the entire thing and it'll drop these fruits. More on what we can do with the fruits in a minute. And to replant this, I plant the thing like that, gives it a second, and then it should start growing. Just like that. Now, of course, you can make farms out of these. There's a video by Azuma from Hermitcraft who made a video about farming these guys. It's a pretty good video. I'm just going to let you go to see that. Alright, so these are the end islands around. It's kind of like a donut shaped around the main island. There's a whole bunch of these little guys around. But what I want to find are brand new end cities. I'm probably going to do a little time lapse here to see when I find one. I'm also going to change my game mode to... Oh, no. To, what's it called? Oh. Spectator. There we go. That way I can crank up, and I will be right back when I find an end city. Again, they're going to spawn kind of normal like villages, so they're fairly rare-ish. Never mind. I found one. So, these guys are fairly rare like villages, And they come in various different sizes, too. This is a small... Compared to the ones I've seen, this is small. I've seen ones that are much, much larger. But, let's start at the bottom and work our way up. So the entrance, again, surrounded by the chorus flowers. The entrance is right here. Let's go into creative. Oh my gosh. Creative. So these guys is a shirker. This guy looks like a block. And the only thing you see from him is a little peek out. Kind of looks like pyro sometimes. And that's a shulker. I think it's a shulker or a slurker. Shulker sounds right. But what they do is if I were to hop into survival, they will start shooting levitational items at me. If I get hit, I start levitating, and I just keep going higher and higher and higher and higher until the potion wears off in 1 second, and I go down to the ground, unless they get hit by another crystal. I'm going to try and sneak over here. So at least if I do get down, I get down somewhat safer-ish. There we go, just like that. Alright, back into creative. So this is the new end cities. Guarded by the shulker blocks. In fact, as you can see, they're starting to shoot each other now. Pretty awesome. But these are the shulker blocks. They kind of guard the end city here. And we go up here. A couple of basic rooms. More stairs. And then here's a ladder up the main shaft. If I can steady in the center, there's an area going over here to what should be a dungeon loot area. Shulker right there, by the way. So they're all over this place, and they will shoot you with those little projectiles. Come on, let me get up here. Thank you. Up like this. Here's another room, of course, with the end. What are they called? Crap, I can never remember. End rods, that's right. And I'd probably talked about these in an earlier video. But this is the end city. Now, like I said, there's a ton of different sizes. And they have very, very good loot. Respiration 2 diamond helmet, diamonds, 2 diamond chest plates, and some gold. Up, beetroot seeds, iron sword, diamond boots, and lots of helmets. Break out here. Let's check and see what else are at. Okay, let's go down here. So, as you can see over here is a ship. And there's a beacon in there. Let's grab an ender pearl. Oh, wait. Search. Let's grab ourselves an ender pearl. Go up here, and we stand about right here. And if you try an ender pearl over to there, let's try that. Yeah, work like a charm. Okay, obviously Mr. Shulker right there. Shulker. I don't know. Anyways, that little mob guy right there. So he's waiting for you to come back. But this is a ship. Now, the beacon here is temporary. According to a post, I think, by Jeb. That beacon is temporary. But what is not temporary is some of the loot. So as you go down below, there is, of course, beacon, again, temporary. But there's 2 chests up here. 2 iron shovels, beetroots, diamond leggings, diamond chestplate, and, of course, more diamonds. So, loot's decent. In my opinion right now, it's decent. It's not great. It's not bad, but it is decent. I'm hoping they tweak the loot to make it a little bit more worth trying to come to these end cities, but we'll see what happens. So that's it. That is the new end. Of course, we got the donut-shaped end islands around the main island. We got the new end cities with shulkers, I think is what they're called. Alright, I'm going to meet you right back in the other world. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I think I covered a good chunk of what's new. There's still a lot I haven't covered, but it's mostly minor developer texture pack side that I really haven't covered. I probably have missed a few things here and there, but hopefully this gets you a good idea what is coming in the new Snapshot. I'm going to try and do a video once every 2 weeks or so, depending on how updated the snapshots are and what kind of features are added. please make sure you hit the like button. That shows me that you appreciate the video. That shows me that you would maybe like to see some more of these. And also shows me that, hey, I watched the video. It was good. I give you some love. Alrighty, guys. Also in the comments, let me know if I missed something. What's your favorite feature that's coming out with 1.9? My favorite so far, I really like the end pulls. Those are probably my favorite because they have really nice lighting. Other favorite, beacon. The glass thing with the beacon's pretty cool. Anyways, let me know your favorite also in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time on the Snapshot videos.